My family dinner became a total sh asterisk though when my aunt dropped my darkest secret. Yo, Reddit. Or X. Or wherever you're reading this. I'm sitting here, staring at a bottle of bourbon, wondering how my life turned into a viral dumpster fire. I don't even know if I'm looking for advice or just yelling into the void. But I did something, or, well, got exposed for something, that's got me questioning everything. My family's a mess, my rep's in the gutter, and I can't tell if I'm the villain or just a guy who got screwed by fate. So, here's the story. Judge me, help me, whatever. Just read it. It was one of those family dinners where everyone's playing a role. Mom's fussing over her overcooked roast, acting like Gordon Ramsay's gonna pop out and give her a Michelin star. Dad's nursing his third beer, pretending he cares about Uncle Ted's golf stories. My cousins, Jake, Sarah, and the rest, are swapping life updates like it's a competition. Jake's got a new tech job in Seattle. Sarah's training for a marathon, showing off her Strava stats on her phone. Me? I'm just there, cutting my potatoes into smaller and smaller pieces, nodding along, faking it. Inside, though, I'm a mess of envy and smugness. Jake's job sounds cool, but I bet he's drowning in student loans. Sarah's marathon? Probably just an excuse to post thirst traps. I've got my own thing going, a podcast with 120k subscribers where I talk about keeping it real in a world gone soft. It's my kingdom, where I'm the king of hard truths. Or so I thought. The table's loud, clinking forks, overlapping voices, grandma muttering about kids these days. I'm half listening, half planning my next episode, when Aunt Linda, our family's resident chaos agent, leans across the table, her wine glass wobbling. Jake, honey, Linda slurs, you're what? 32? Why aren't you married yet? No girl good enough for ya? Jake chuckles, all charm. Just waiting for the right one, Aunt Linda. She's out there. Linda smirks, her eyes glinting like she's about to drop a bomb. Maybe the right one's gone, and now you're stuck with a man for the rest of your life, huh? The table erupts in laughter. Sarah snorts into her water. Uncle Ted slaps his knee. Even the kids giggle, though they don't get the joke. I don't laugh. I roll my eyes, hard, and shoot Linda a look. That's not funny, I say, voice low but sharp. Don't say crap like that in front of the kids. The laughter dies as forks pause midair. Linda raises an eyebrow, unfazed. Oh, come on, lighten up. It's just a joke. It's not a joke, I snap, louder now. It's this whole agenda. You can't even turn on the TV without seeing it. Disney, Netflix, kids' books, it's everywhere, corrupting everything. And now we're joking about it at dinner? Dad clears his throat, a warning. Mom whispers, not now. But I'm already in too deep. It's not about hate, I say, leaning forward, my voice steady but burning. It's about standards. Morals. Protecting what's right. You know why I started my podcast? Because people are too scared to call out this nonsense. I'm not. I've got over 100,000 people who agree with me, real people who see how this stuff is ruining everything. Linda tilts her head, her smile cold as ice. Oh, your podcast. Right. The one where you rant about traditional values and how everyone else is wrong? Damn right, I say, chest puffed out. Someone's gotta say it. The table's split. Jake's staring at his plate, uncomfortable. Sarah's glaring at me like I'm the devil. Grandma's nodding, but she's half deaf and probably didn't hear me. The kids are whispering, sensing the vibes gone south. Linda sips her wine, slow and deliberate. Then she says, funny you're so passionate about that. I smirk, thinking I've won. Then she pulls out her phone. Speaking of passion, Linda says, her voice dripping with venom, I saw something interesting last weekend. At Club Eclipse. You know who or what I saw, right, podcaster man? My stomach drops. Club Eclipse. An all-male nightlife spot. Very much not my podcast's brand. You're mistaken, I blurt, my voice cracking. I've never been there, so how would I know? Wrong guy. Oh, sweetie, Linda says, turning her phone around. I don't think so. The video's blurry but brutal. It's me. Outside Club Eclipse. Arm around a guy, tall, leather jacket, smirking. I'm laughing, leaning into him, my hand on his chest. It's intimate. The table goes graveyard silent. Even the kids freeze, sensing the apocalypse. Sarah's jaw drops. Jake's eyes bug out. Mom gasps, her hand over her mouth. It's not what it looks like. I stammer, my face burning. I was doing research. For the podcast. You gotta understand how these places work, how they... Sarah bursts out laughing, a sharp, uncontrollable cackle. Uncle Ted slams his fist on the table, muttering, "Goddamn hypocrite." Dad just stares at me, his face unreadable. I keep talking, words tumbling out like a car crash. It's not me. Or it is, but it's not. Look, I was just... Linda cuts me off. Save it. You're not preaching your way out of this one. By dessert, the video's on Instagram. Sarah posted it, tagged me, and added a caption, "When your traditional values uncle gets caught at a gay club, oops." It spreads like wildfire. X is the worst. My own followers, my loyal 120K, turn on me. Memes flood my mentions, podcast bro by day, club king by night. Trad. Values? More like trade values. My inbox fills with hate mail from fans who feel betrayed, mixed with gleeful trolls who've waited years for me to fall. Sponsors drop me overnight. My Patreon tanks. I post a frantic video, claiming it was reconnaissance for an expose, but the comments tear me apart. Bro, you were reconning that guy's abs? I delete it within hours. I nuke my accounts, X, Instagram, the podcast itself. Years of work, gone. But the internet doesn't forget. Clips of my old rants resurface, edited next to Linda's video. I'm a walking contradiction, a punchline. Offline's no better. At the diner, the waitress gives me a knowing smirk. At the gym, two guys whisper and laugh as I pass. My neighbor, who used to wave, now avoids eye contact. Even church feels hostile. People I've known for years look at me like I'm a stranger. At first, I was pissed. At Linda for exposing me. At Sarah for spreading it. At the world for judging me when they're all hypocrites too. But now? It's been weeks, and the anger's fading into something uglier. Guilt. Shame. Not just for getting caught, but for everything. I built my life on tearing others down, calling it truth. I told myself I was righteous, but maybe I was just scared. Scared of who I am. Scared of what I've wanted, deep down, for years. That guy in the video? He wasn't a stranger. I knew him. I liked him. And for one night, I let myself feel free. Then Linda's phone ripped it all away. I don't know who I am anymore. The guy who screamed about morals? The guy who laughed with a man at 2 a.m.? Both? Neither? I regret it all. The podcast. The lies. The hate I spread to feel strong. But I also regret hiding. I'm angry, at myself, mostly. And lost. So, here I am. My life's a crater. My family barely talks to me. My town treats me like a circus freak. I could move, start over, but where do you go when you don't even know who you are? What would you do? Fight to rebuild? Own the truth? Or just vanish? I'm leaning toward the last one.